What is up, party people?
Howdy.
And welcome, guests and viewers, to Captain Thunder versus Tom Cyprus. I'm your Game Master RC. Tonight's stream uses Mutants and Masterminds 4th Edition, the latest version of the world's greatest superhero RPG, made by our friends at Green Running Publishing. In fact, this very preview adventure comes from their 4th Edition crowdfunder that is live on Kickstarter, which I'll be dropping a link to in the chat momentarily. For the uninitiated, the game's main mechanic is a d20 roll plus an ability modifier versus a difficulty check. This allows it to facilitate cinematic action. Character creation offers nearly unlimited flexibility to create any type of character, and the system has a sort of currency called hero points that allow you to reroll dice, edit scenes, and modify or boost powers in a pinch. They are earned by leaning into genre tropes like setbacks and complications, heroic behavior, good roleplay, jokes I think are funny, and even jokes I think are not. And I am joined today by the one and only lore respondent, Kalen. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Kalen. It's my birthday today.
It is your birthday. Let's offer some happy birthdays in the chat.
Rachel already did.
I'll say we got one. We got one.
We got Rachel.
One birthday. I'll also link to Kalen's Twitch channel where you can watch him do a variety of games. Kalen, have you streamed Peak yet?
I have not streamed Peak. No. Though I have tried to convince Dan and Taylor to play it on stream. Because quite honestly, our shenanigans would be hilarious.
True.
But I stream a variety of other things like Digimon, Persona, League of Legends. I cover a whole bunch of stuff.
And I just want to take a moment and say, yes, Rachel, you did do that before. You told us to. And hey, Streak, it's good to see you in the chat.
Hi, Streak.
Tell everyone who you're going to be playing tonight.
Captain Thunder.
Damn, that was good. I did not see that coming. Not that I don't know. I know you can do voices, but I just wasn't expecting it.
It's always best when people don't expect the voices.
No, it's always the voices I don't expect, like the ones in my head. That all being said, you are playing Captain Thunder, leader of the Freedom League, and you have tracked the horrific swamp monster Tom Cyprus out to the South River Swamp just outside of Freedom City based on recent sightings. As you approach, he just lets out a... And he's this tall creature. His clothes are all ripped up. He's green with kind of a mossiness coming off of him, and a bunch of vines tangled around him.
So kind of like if Hulk, Swamp Thing, and Solomon Grundy had a love child.
Exactly, a wonderful description.
Is he hot? I don't know, Dan. Do you find swamp monsters that are giant and muscly hot?
Dan, that's for you to unpack in your own time. You know what? Just because we do have art for it, let me throw that up on screen here. Let me get that online. Just so everyone can get a full mental image of the creature we are dealing with.
Oh, Dan is totally going to think he's hot.
Oh, no, he's hot. Anyway.
Oh, no.
So you are approaching him. I presume you're probably flying, given that you're coming from the city towards the swamp. And
Yeah.
he lets out an angry snarl.
Your reign of terror ends today, Tom Cyprus.
And I think you can see him just enraged by your presence. And I think you guys are about to tumble. So let's roll for initiative.
Oh, good. My bonus was terrible.
That's fine. So is his.
Okay. I was gonna say it's literally the same as Ignite's, which is kind of impressive. 13. Total.
13 versus my 11 total. So let me just make a note here. So Captain Thunder is, you said 13?
Yes.
And Cyprus is at 11. All right. Well, then in that case, you are first in the initiative. And so within Mutants and Masterminds 4th edition, you can take one standard action and one simple action, which I believe they are for the... Yeah, they should all be notated on your sheet what is what. So next to an action, it'll have whether it is simple or standard.
Yeah.
And they haven't introduced it yet into these previews necessarily, but one of the other things they're introducing is reaction abilities, which will be interesting to see how they play into the action economy. That's a brand new addition to the Mutants and Masterminds system.
Well, Dan, I don't think that would be a simple action because I'd have to, get right up next to him and I don't know. I feel like that would be a touch attack without any damage.
I was gonna say also your kisses shouldn't be an attack, right? So
yeah, a touch attack with no damage.
Yeah. This is all bad. Let's continue on to what you're actually going to do.
Right. So I'm up in the air and he's down in the swamp.
Yeah, he's trudging through the swamp water. It's only up because of how tall he is. It's only up to his knees, so he's not struggling at all.
Okay.
But he's looking at you. He's like.
So I'm going to. Well, let's see. I have a thunderbolt, so I guess let's try and hit him with a thunderbolt.
All right. So, the Thunderbolt attack, on the attack, it should have a plus next to it, and that's what you're going to add to your roll.
Yeah. 15 versus defense class.
Okay. So he has a defense class of 17. So that Thunderbolt is going to go a little wide, but you know what? He's in a swamp, so I will have him roll to see if he can dodge out of the way of maybe the electrical current.
Okay.
I'll give you that little bonus in this situation. This circumstance bonus. And what is the oh wait, it's DC 18 you said?
DC I didn't say, but
actually,
yes, DC 18
actually I'm sorry. I pulled up your sheet. Looking at it, there's an attack for damage followed by a fortitude check for the additional.
That's only if I hit though.
Exactly. So I'm just going to have him roll the fortitude check since I'm going to say he did not dodge out of the way based on my roll of this. So he'll take the fortitude check. So and
DC
let's
18
see.
Fortitude, yeah.
DC 18 fortitude check. His inhuman toughness, because he has a 15 fortitude, mixed with my 12 on the roll, means that you see the shockwave go through him and he just seems to absorb it. But you are definitely enraging him.
Oh, good. Because I want to make him more angry.
Now, you do start the adventure with a single hero point, and we'll see throughout if perhaps you're able to earn any more. If you wanted to use that to perhaps do an extra standard action this turn, I would allow that. Otherwise, up to you how you finish off your turn.
I'm just gonna, end my turn. I don't feel a need to move close to or away from him, and there's nothing for me to lift, so I'm just gonna.
Okay. All right. Well, then in that case, he is going to take a running leap out of the water towards you.
And he could jump at me.
Yeah, I will say a peculiarity of the sheet. He has a normal movement distance, which is 30 feet for all characters. But he has a mile leaping ability.
Oh my god!
Which is bonkers. There's a disparity there.
I can fly at a mile per.
Yeah, so let's see if he is able to hit you with an unarmed attack check. His damage is pretty high, but his actual bonus to the rolls is pretty low.
That makes sense.
Let's see how we do. If you look under your actions, there's going to be a defense section, and it's going to have a DC next to that. What is the DC for your defense?
20.
20. All right, let's see with his +7 to the attack check. Let's see if I can hit you. 20, so meets it, beats it.
Shit.
So you're going to need to roll a toughness check as he leaps from the air and smashes down on you.
Okay. And I'm assuming I'm just adding my toughness.
You roll and add your toughness precisely.
29.
29. Oh, damn. All right. So you were only trying to beat a DC of 25. However, this is an opportunity to mention one of the differences between 3rd edition and 4th is in order to take no hit at all, you actually have to beat it by more than 5.
Okay. So I would have to get a 30.
Exactly, so you're going to take a single hit, which means it's a -1 to future toughness checks.
Okay.
Basically, the way they recalibrated the math is in 3rd edition, to figure out affliction, you did a +10 to figure out your DC, and to figure out damage, it was a +15. And in order to simplify things, they're now just both +10 with the added caveat that you need to beat it by a little more to really avoid all damage. It's nicer because I think it does set up combat to flow a little quicker, so there's not as many turns where nothing happens.
Right.
But it also makes you need a little more oomph. There's also some powers and whatnot that lets you kind of negate that,
yeah,
we'll cover those.
I have one of those.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Actually, it's worth talking under. Well, if you look at it, look under your traits and tell me what you see there, or tell the audience really.
In addition to the abilities given under actions, Captain Thunder has the following power: Energized Healing. When he has access to an outside source of electricity, Captain Thunder has Regeneration 10, removing his lowest damage condition every round at the start of his turn.
So theoretically, if you're able to find a source of electricity, you'll essentially be able to heal off that one damage if you'd like.
I thought you were talking about. I thought I was talking about when I go up against a toughness check against rank 10 or lower, I roll damage, or I roll 2 dice and take the higher.
Right. Yeah, you also have certain abilities like that too.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, did you say rank 10 or lower?
Yeah.
Oh, well then, wait. No, never mind. He has a
damage. It's for damage. It's damage. I'm pretty sure your damage is high.
Yeah. This one, he has a 15 damage in this case, so never mind.
Go bite a power line. You know, Curly, I just might.
Yeah. Good to see you in the chat, Claude. Oh, did I? There we go. Well, in that case, then, he hit you and he falls back down to the ground. You're able to, since you were flying in the air, you're able to like kind of resteady yourself in the air.
Okay, I wasn't sure if he grabbed me or anything.
No, not yet at least. That being said, that'll be the end of his turn. What would you like to do?
I'm going to. I feel like trying to fight this guy hand to hand is gonna just be a bad time. Even though it's really what I want to do. So we are going to. We're gonna try another Thunderbolt. I think it's just the safe move here.
I got you. All right, roll that attack check.
A lot better this time. 23 to hit.
23 to hit. That is going to hit. And just a reminder for how the hero point works, if you do ever decide to use it, basically on that reroll, if you roll anything below an 11, you get to add 10 to the roll, meaning you can only roll a minimum of 11 with a hero point reroll.
Right.
It's true. Although you made me think of Kite Man. Hell yeah.
No, I have an idea for my hero point, and it's going to be used when I finally do go hand-to-hand.
All right, so I need to make a DC 18 toughness check,
and
followed by a DC 18 fortitude check.
Probably his 2 best resistances, I'm sure.
He did make the toughness check. So the thing is, toughness and fortitude are equal for him at 15.
Oh, God.
He's also immune to mental powers, which is interesting. So he is a force to be reckoned with.
So he's probably so dumb that they don't work.
But as for the fortitude check, I rolled a 30. So I am.
Oh my God!
I am tanking your hits.
My lightning is doing nothing.
Yeah, you're hitting him with a zip zap, and that's about it.
I'm gonna, seeing as he. God, I could fly up a mile, but he can still jump a mile, so it's not really gonna help me here.
So yeah, would you like to do anything else with your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna move down.
Okay.
I'm gonna move down to his level.
Oh, and you know what? Now that I'm looking a little closer, he also has it that if he rolls a toughness check against rank 15 or lower, he also gets to roll 2 dice and take the better of them. So he is...
Is it damage? Oh, my DCs are 18, so...
Yeah, rank 15, so if it's a DC 18, that means you have an 8. So, yeah, he technically does get to do the two dice thing as well. He is...
Oh, my God!
Yeah, this is. I gotta be honest. Compared to the other previews we've been running, this is the first time the hero's a little outmatched.
I was gonna say, I feel like I have a gigantic disadvantage here.
Oh man. Well, I feel like he's. Yeah. So given that you've tried to zap him again, he's gonna do a range attack on you this time. He grabs a tree from the swamp, ripping it out by the roots, and swings it at you.
What?
+5 attack check. What's your defense class?
20.
20?
He's just
good news. He threw a tree at you. Good news. He did not throw very accurately. He goes as it goes flying, like it's way off kilter. Like this thing it was not nearly as aerodynamic as he was hoping.
He was expecting me to be higher, and I flew down.
Exactly.
So, I feel like I have, but
it's not that I haven't gotten so mad. It's that I've lacked the ability there too.
Exactly.
That being said, yeah, that's gonna be his turn where he just tries to throw this tree at you. Maybe he backs up a little bit. Let's say.
Okay. I would like to. So, oh man. Okay. What? I have to ask this. How do grabs work?
How do grabs work? A wonderful question. So basically, you would make an unarmed attack check against my defense class, and then if successful, we both would roll opposed checks of your strength against either my dodge or strength, my choice, whichever's higher, basically.
Okay.
And then based on it's based on the difference of those two rolls then. So
I would roll my strength against your
either strength or dodge, whichever's better for me.
Gotcha.
Which for him it would be his strength by far.
Yeah.
Strength by far. He'd be hitting the gym with his strength 15.
Okay, so my strength is 14, so I don't feel too outclassed on that.
Yeah, it's true. You're both able to pick up similar weights at the gym.
So I'm gonna try and go for an unarmed attack, aiming for a grab.
Hell yeah. All right, roll that attack check first. And you're trying to beat a DC 17.
I got a 19.
Oh, yeah. All right, so cool. Now we're going to do those opposed checks. I'm going to check. Yeah, for him it would be strength, so
I have to roll one higher than you, at least.
Exactly.
Okay.
And let me know what your total is. Would you like... Oh, you rolled a 19?
23?
Would you like to use that hero point?
Why are you asking me that on a 19, RC?
Wait. You rolled a 19, and what does that make your total?
Die, 23.
What's your strength?
14. Oh, it'd be 33. Sorry.
There we go. I was like, the hell are you talking about?
It would be 33. I'm doing
33
for Rachel tonight.
33. Yeah. 33 versus my 31 means you do win. Let's see. You are equal to or greater to my roll. So I am in a partial hold, meaning that I am hindered, which is going to put him at a half speed, and vulnerable, which means I'm going to be -5 to my defenses.
Oh, so I can't move him.
Not in its current state. You would have to make another attempt, and it is cumulative. So if you got another success, then you would have a full grab on him, which would make him defenseless and immobile.
Okay. So this is where my hero point is going to come in.
Okay.
Because I want to move him. So I'm going to make another attempt.
Okay.
And I'm going to use the hero point to negate any negatives that I would have from that.
Sure. Any fatigue you would take on.
Yeah.
All right, roll that attack check, and now I get the -5, so that is going to make it easier to hit me.
I feel like I needed that.
Well, you're only going to need a DC of 12.
Okay, I definitely needed that.
Okay,
I rolled a 3, so
for a total of
13.
Oh, just
I'm squeaking by.
Yeah.
Squeaking by.
Now this -5 does not affect my strength though, so let's go for this again.
Okay.
Contested strength check.
Okay, come on, roll high here. Okay. It's a 31.
Ho, ho, ho! Not only is that cumulative, even if this had been your first one, the difference is so high you would have gotten the complete hold. So now Tom Cyprus is defenseless, bringing his defense class down to a total of 10, and he is immobile, meaning he cannot move of his own accord.
Okay.
So let me see. If you can try carrying me out of the swamp, which I will mention removes his regeneration effect. So you do have the ability to do that, if you'd like, or if you had another plan.
So, because I can fly up to a mile, I would like to fly a mile up.
Okay. I think that counts as being out of the swamp.
I would hope. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, listen, airspace. I'm not counting it. It feels like you're getting closer. I don't know how far up the stratosphere is, but you're getting out of normal airspace.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, 5,000 feet's actually not that high. Anyway, doesn't matter. You're good. He's out of the swamp.
Up like a lot.
I'm just saying a mile, up is not that far when you think about it. Anyway,
right.
That being said, so that is the end of your turn then.
Yes.
He does get to make an escape attempt, which
in
means
the middle of the air.
I mean, I'm not saying he should, but he's kind of dumb. So I get to roll a strength, acrobatics, or dexterity check against a DC of 10 plus your strength. So you said you have 14 strength, correct?
It's going to be 24. Yeah.
So I am trying to beat a DC of 24 with either, what are my options? My strength, acrobatics, or dexterity. I doubt he's very acrobatic. I'd be very surprised. Yeah, he's not. And his dexterity is...
You mean you don't want to use your acrobatics to escape my hold?
Actually, wait a second. Does it say acrobatics or dexterity check? I actually don't have dexterity listed on my sheet.
It probably means agility, I would assume.
I would think so too, but that's just an interesting thing I just noticed. That being said, it's still going to be strength for him. So that means I need to roll a 9 or higher. A 9 or higher. So
I mean, he's a mile up. Even if he escapes, this isn't good for him.
And nope, he does not escape.
Cool.
You still got a hold on him.
Okay.
All right.
The Mile High Club name does not understand how high airplanes actually go. Interesting.
The 40,000 foot club doesn't have the same ring to it.
No, it doesn't.
Anyway, that being said, so he attempted to escape, no dice. He's unable to do anything. He can't move and he can't attack or anything. So it's going to revert to your turn.
Can I swap a standard action for a simple action?
What is your thought process?
I want to move twice.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that, but what's your thought process?
Just fly higher.
Oh, okay, you're just going to keep going up.
Yeah, I'm going to keep going up.
So I will say that you will not be able to kill him with dropping him.
Okay, that's fair. I would like...
I'm not even saying that's not allowed. I'm just saying that the math doesn't add up to that.
So I have a plan with this,
okay.
I swear.
Okay, yeah.
But... Actually,
the reason I bring this up is because I'm going to get another chance to escape if you use your whole turn.
I'm going to fly up once.
Okay.
I'm going to... I have electrical burst, which is an area attack.
Okay. One thing I'll mention...
Okay, sorry.
Is because this is on the preview sheet and not on your character sheet, is one function you do have is the option to squeeze them in a crushing manner as a form of attack.
Oh.
I'll just read it out. As an action attack on your turn, you can squeeze or crush a target in a hold, requiring them to resist damage equal to your strength plus 10.
Oh.
And no attack check is required. You get to just do it. It's a standard action, but you don't have to roll anything.
Oh.
So it's a question of whether you think what that would be if something else you're gonna do would have a higher DC than 24.
It wouldn't, no. Okay, yeah, I'll do that then, because I was just gonna do the electrical burst I have, which is an AoE, and just hope that you would say I wouldn't get hit from it because I heal from electricity.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't make you roll against that. So if you want to do that instead, we can definitely do that route.
No. I mean, it has a lower DC, so I'll take the squeeze.
All right, so that's going to be a DC 24. And remember that, let me just double check one thing now that he's in the hold. Defense 0. What's not clear to me is whether that means his... If someone in the chat could confirm, is that just the defense listing goes down to 0, or would all of the equivalent resistances like dodge, fortitude, toughness also drop to 0?
Are they based on the defense stat or the defense thing?
No, and they're listed as resistances, so I was leaning towards that not being impacted. I'm basically trying to figure out if his toughness is affected by this.
I don't think that it would be. I wouldn't. I would assume dodge would be because he can't move, but.
All right. Well, then in that case, oh, okay. Dan in the chat wants me to read all that again. So the hold that he is brings his defenses down to 0 is how it lists it. Or let me just make sure is it defenses or just defense?
If it's defenses, that's different.
Yeah, right. They are defenseless with a defense of 0. So nope, it doesn't say anything about
I would assume that the dodge is also affected because he's immobile, but that's something else entirely.
All right, well then we're not going to say that it affects his so it's a DC 24 versus this. Basically, again, I have to roll below I have to roll a 9 or below to not take any damage.
Yeah.
And
well, even at the 9 or even at the 10, you still will.
Oh right, I was still yeah. So actually, yeah, I did fail it. So he is going to take a -1 and is dazed, which doesn't matter too much because he's currently in a hold. But if he does get out of it, he can only move. He can only do a single standard action for his next turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are you gonna do anything else with your turn?
Nope. Well, I mean, other than fly up, which I already mentioned.
Then in that case, let's have him roll his to see if he escapes again, which means it's again a DC 24 versus his 15. And nope, he continues to have that hold on him.
Okay.
So, well, you know what? We're gonna try one more thing. Let's see. All right, never mind. Then in that case, it is back to being your turn as he struggles against you, snarling. And you do notice that as you've gotten further away from the swamp, that the pallor in his skin has gone a little grayer than green. His wiggling seems a little less fully strengthened.
Okay. So a slam attack. I have to move, obviously. And
that would be for slamming into him, not slamming him into something.
Okay, so that wouldn't work if I say full force slam him into the ground?
Yeah, you know what? I'd let you do that.
Because I assume flying downwards at terminal velocity is actually, faster than flying up.
I don't know if it's faster, but it's certainly, I guess you're working with gravity, so that's a little easier.
Yeah. I want my thought process was get up here and then basically, what is it? There's a wrestling move. I wish Brandon were here. He could tell us. Slam him into the ground with
pile driver.
Sure. Just a bunch of force. But... It's not it. I know that. But...
Okay, so the one thing that I am thinking, two things now actually, is one, if you are I'm gonna say that if you fail the toughness check against yourself, you're gonna lose hold of him.
I'm okay, fair.
And two, are you going straight down back into the swamp?
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't think about that. What else is around me?
I mean, you're just outside of Freedom City, so there's the kind of the parks and forests outside of town. There are the suburban areas. Your more rural farmland.
Okay, I was gonna say, is there anywhere I could go where there's not people and people's lives would be affected? Although I guess that would probably be the farm areas, wouldn't it?
I wouldn't say there's probably no people there, but yeah, it is a more rural area, so it's less. Yeah, it's not densely populated like the city would be or the other areas.
I'm less likely to shove him into someone's house. So I guess I'll start moving over to the rural area of it rather than going down at this point. I'll go over to that.
Yeah, I figured it's diagonal,
yeah.
Where you're at.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze him again, I guess.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna fatigue yourself, or are you just flying? Well, you're not doing over.
I'll do that next turn so I can go just straight.
Oh, I got you.
My whole plan was go straight down.
Gotcha. Okay, so we're just gonna move and do the squeeze this turn, which means I just need to roll that toughness check. And all right, so I did meet it, so he's gonna take the -1. So, and I'm trying to remember, did you take any damage earlier?
Yeah, I have a -1 to toughness checks right now.
Okay, because yeah, you also haven't found a source of electricity necessarily.
Nope.
Okay, well then in that case, oh, actually, sorry, I forgot that he has the thing where he gets 2. Oh, the second one was lower anyway, so it doesn't matter. Because you have a rank 15 or lower of your damage, so he gets to roll 2 dice and take the better. But he didn't do much better. He didn't do any better. All right, so we've moved, we've squeezed. Let's see if he can get out of this.
He ain't gonna be in the swamp anymore, so.
Rip, he did not escape. I am not rolling super well.
I'm rolling 19s and then 3s, so
You're hitting the spectrum.
Yeah, I'm not rolling middles tonight. I'm rolling one or the other.
All right. So you're gonna do the slam attack, which means again there's no roll to hit. I am just gonna first roll his DC. Let me see, DC 25 toughness.
Yeah, I was gonna say my slam attack says it has a DC 25. And I have to roll a DC 18.
Okay. And first, let's see how I do.
Okay.
All right. So you hit him pretty hard, because I only rolled a 5, plus his damage. So, but he does have a toughness of 15, brought down to 14 by his previous damage, which means that is just enough.
He took a -2 because he did -1 once and then because he was dazed.
Oh,
too.
Okay. It doesn't change the result in this case. Yeah. He is very bloodied. You can feel him kind of weakening in your arms. To pull the curtain back, you have reached a stagger, which means, for the purposes of the game,
if he gets staggered, then he gets knocked out, right?
If he gets staggered again, he gets knocked out. He is also what's what we're looking for? Trying to remember. Sorry, I'm trying to pull up the. Oh, that's not what I wanted. What I wanted to confirm is that he is permanently at half speed as well.
Oh, okay.
And then he's gonna take an additional -1. So now that brings him to -3 then. And all right, so -3. Now you're gonna roll your DC 18 toughness check against yourself.
I rolled when you did, just to save time.
Okay.
So, I got a 29.
Oh, sorry, you are.
Sorry, 28 because I take a -1.
That's fine. Not only do you not get hurt, but because you rolled high enough, you maintain that grip on him after slamming him into the ground.
Odd. Okay. Well,
like I said, the rules don't say anything specifically, but to me, it would make sense that if you got hurt, that you couldn't hold on. But not only did you not get hurt, but you rolled way above, I see no problem ruling that.
Okay. I mean, slam takes move and standard, so I'm just gonna. I mean, I guess it just says standard, but I assume I have to, move to do that.
Right, yeah, so that was your stand. Well, no, sorry, that is just a single action, so you can technically move additionally if you want.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's say the penalty you get for a standard instead of just being a regular attack is that you had to potentially hurt yourself.
Sure, I'll just move up again. I don't know why I wouldn't do that.
You're about to become an express elevator to hell for this guy.
Yeah, I mean, really.
Okay, all right. Well, then in that case, that is the end of your turn. He is going to roll to see if he escapes.
I can't beat this guy with lightning, so I'm just gonna.
However, he did finally, with a burst of energy, wiggle his way free, but
he's a mile up in the air.
Because of gravity, let me see. It doesn't have rules for gravity, so none listed on here, and I don't feel like pulling out the full book. So I'm gonna roll that as basically, I'll roll that as a DC 20 damage check for him when he hits the ground, since he was coming out of being, in a hold.
He has what, a minus
okay.
3 to toughness?
I was say he has -3, but he still has a +12, and I rolled a 14, right. So he's okay.
He's fine.
He slams to the ground, weakly getting up off of it.
Well, wait, would he still take damage because he got 25? Because you have to get.
Well, no, I got a total of 29, or sorry, 26.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so I get what you're saying now. Yeah, he's good. So he's weakly getting back up to the ground now as you look down upon him. And then actually that makes it his turn. He just wiggled free.
Is that a standard or a?
No, escape is a free action.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So he doesn't have any trees nearby, so he grabs the nearest hay baler.
Oh, okay. I was like, he grabs the nearest corn plant
and hucks that straight up into the air. And that is an attack total of 21. Does that hit?
Yeah.
Barely. All right, so you're going to roll a DC 25 toughness check. Don't forget about your -1.
Yeah, so I add +13.
The good news is he's out of the swamp, so he does not get his immortality or regeneration.
He's immortal in the swamp?
Or sorry. Let me just make sure. Is it just if he's in the swamp? So long as he is in the swamp. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the immortality is apparently permanent.
Oh, okay. So he is just immortal.
And you might even say he was like born on a Monday or.
God damn it, Marcy.
Anyway.
28 total. I think I still take damage.
Yes, with a DC 25, you are going to take another -1. So bringing you a total of -2. So you take on that hit, and he kind of starts running towards the next hay baler that he can find. Also worth noting that it hits you, and it's now that other hay baler is now falling out of the sky.
Right. Great.
So it is now your turn. Did you want to attempt to catch that hay baler?
Oh god, because it's falling out of the sky. Could I throw the hay baler back at him?
Roll me
a morality check.
No, that's not my concern. This thing's already damaged. What's the worst you can do to it?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna have you roll an agility check to see if you can react fast enough to grab it out of the air.
You know what? I'm not gonna even try that.
Okay.
I'll do something else.
What if I make it a free action?
No.
All right. Well, I tried.
My agility is 4. RC.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I know it's low.
This boy can fly, but boy, he's only good at one thing, and it's punching stuff.
Hey, also punching at a distance with lightning.
Punching at a distance with I am unfortunately not Cyclops, so I don't shoot beams from the punch dimension. But
I love the punch dimension.
It's the best dimension. It's all punches all the time.
Anyway.
So I am going to... God, I feel like Slam Attack was the only thing that was working. Yeah, hitting him physically is just like hitting him with my lightning isn't really doing anything. So I'm gonna Slam Attack him. I'm just gonna fly at him as fast as I can.
All right. So with a Slam Attack, then in that case, you have to. In this case, because you're not holding him anymore, you have to roll an attack check. Yeah.
Yeah. It is 19.
19 total.
Yes.
And he's at a DC 17, so that hits. And let's roll my DC 25 toughness check.
I'll roll my 18 toughness check.
And so...
Wow, it really is extremes tonight, huh?
What was the DC 25?
Yeah, DC 25.
Tell me what it looks like when you slam so hard into him. Well, first, actually, roll your toughness check, and then tell me how...
I got a 19 on the die plus 12. It's 31.
All right, tell me about your victorious battle against Tom Cyprus as you slam into him.
So I think I slam into him and kind of like almost power line him, like grab him by the neck with my arm, and I just drag him along and just like kind of just beat him into the ground as I'm flying along.
All right. Yeah, you just hit him so hard, and he stands up, and for a moment he lets out a snarl, and you think that he's about to like lunge back at you, but then he falls and face plants first into the dirt, and kind of goes limp. Okay. And you can see there's some farmers that are nearby that are see your victory, and they're jumping up and down in their truck like, yeah.
I'll give the nice citizens a hero pose and a big smile. Don't worry, citizens, you are safe now. And I'll just pick Tom Cyprus up and take him to whatever this equivalent of Arkham Sanitarium is.
All right, so yeah,
Arkham Asylum, not Sanitarium.
Yeah, you take him, you get him in Aegis custody. When suddenly you get an alert from fellow Freedom League member Siren. She is out in the water and she needs your assistance.
I'll be there as quick as I can. And I'll just fly off.
And with that, we have just witnessed Captain Thunder versus Tom Cyprus. I want to thank you, Kalen, for joining us on your birthday. Once again, please throw some happy birthdays in the chat. And while you're at it, while you're thinking about ways to say happy birthday, you can of course go and follow Kalen's channel on Twitch. I'll drop that link in the chat. And if you enjoyed tonight's game, you can also check out the Kickstarter for Mutants and Masterminds 4th edition. They actually just slightly before we came online, hit what is currently their final stretch goal. But who knows? There's a week left, so let's see what comes.
Hell yeah.
That being said, Kalen, besides Twitch, where can people find you on the internet?
Well, people can usually find me at, other than Twitch. Wow. I mean, I'm on Twitter at KAMMhead. You'll see me as senior lore respondent, Kalen Moorhead. I always post after the Mutants and Masterminds, or not after the Masks and Mayhem. We're
never going to escape. We're never going to escape the choice that we made to make our show Eminem.
No, never. I always post after those a 4-picture analysis of the episodes. It's fun.
Yeah, we always love them. That being said, keep an eye out in the Masks and Mayhem feed. It can be found on any podcast app, as well as our website, masksandmayhem.com, for upcoming episodes. And also keep an eye out on our Twitch and YouTube channels, where we will continue to do these little previews. There have now been 7 of them, and I believe this is our 4th that we have done. Let me double check on that. Yeah, we've done 4 of the 7, so there will be 3 more that we'll probably do. I'm doubtful at this stage that we will reach them before the Kickstarter finishes, but I really do encourage you to go check out the Kickstarter, because you can also not only get the Hero's Handbook, they're doing a special Kickstarter edition exclusive to the Kickstarter, which I already placed my pledge and upgraded as accordingly upgraded my pledge to get that.
Fun.
Yeah. And
if I wasn't broke as hell, I'd probably do that.
You know what? Fair enough. 1 second. Sorry, I'm trying to find one last thing before we wrap up for the night.
Is it the surprise release date of the next House Van Helsing stream? Because that would be so cool to me, too.
I was going to say, that would be really weird, given that I haven't talked to anybody about it.
I know!
No. It is going to be Masks and Mayhem uses the game Mutants and Masterminds 4th edition, in this case by our friends at Green Ronin Publishing. Check the link in the show notes to get your own copy of the game. You can also help support us by making a one-time donation or becoming a monthly member through our Ko-fi. That's ko-fi.com/mayhemcast. This episode was not written, produced, or really anything by myself, R.C. Byler. It all can be attributed to our friends at Green Ronin Publishing, Alex Thomas and Steve Kenson. All of the art is also from our friends at Green Ronin and their amazing assortment of artists. This music, however, is by our own Pope Brandon Brownson. And if you check on our website, you can find additional social media links, blog posts, and episodes. Say goodnight, heroes.
Good night, heroes.